As promised, today we have another guest, and I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. So today my guest is one Mr. Itumeleng Masia, and he's also a local entrepreneur from a village called Amaloi as well. So it appears that Amaloi actually do have multiple local entrepreneurs here. So we will be following the standard, procedure. He will tell us who he is and what kind of a business he runs, and then we'll be asking him questions as we go forth. Sir, welcome to sir, tell us. This journey of being an entrepreneur, how did it come about, and what kind of a business are you running?
Is it evening or is it afternoon? I don't know. But anyway, Tobela, hello. My name is Itumeleng Masia. I was born and bred in Jane Fest, around the area where we chambara Kizamani Kamala special Sahal. Anyway, I'm a guy in Orana, a company that is trying to explore or maybe trying to create revenue streams here and there. And then the company is called the Grade 1 840713 88 PTY Ltd. You'll get to know more about the company because it's sort of an umbrella company.
It's more of a group.
It's more of a group, like
so divisions within it.
Only some divisions under it, some sub companies that are happening under it.
Okay.
So the first one the company that is called Eazy Events.
Okay.
And then only Eazy Wash Laundry Services, and then only another company that is more to deal with, but it's still under the pipeline.
Okay.
But it's a company into the marketing in a manufacturer. We don't only supply, but we manufacture the detergents. I'm talking about cleaning material, your pine gels, your washing liquids, your whatever's, so all of those, your car wash, whatever. So that one is still in the pipeline, but the one maybe focusing more on the Eazy theme events. It's a package events. We do more of events like kiddies. Specifically we do kiddies. And then we also do the setup of a baby shower. We go and do those, we set up. And then there's also an element of cakes within it. My wife does cakes on it to supplement the business. Yeah.
It's kiddies parties.
Yes.
And then it's also baby showers, and what else did you mention?
Today I just even went to set up an event Yamagadi.
Oh, Yamagadi. So it's more like events set up type of thing. And then also
and then we have cakes,
baking and selling.
Yes.
So you generate money from cake sales. You also generate money from helping people with these events by setting up with the equipment and stuff.
Exactly. Okay. And then the other thing, there are people who maybe they want to do only set up street tent of some sort.
Yeah. So
then we go and set it up.
Okay.
So when I'll also equipment higher element ka mogare ga yona mo ileng gore somebody maybe aka for okay fine kirela ngwana ka birthday party but Itumeleng a kena ke package le gago ya go ba le all this complicated stuff.
Just one specific
maybe the 20 tja Tiffany tja bana kena ka le jumping castle. Then we also do that, and then ram caterela, then ram dropela jona ram harela jona ka the per item for whatever. Okay. Then come kind of late in the evening, then already pick up and that.
Yeah. So when you started, say, how did you start and how did you fund this business, and what were the challenges that came along with that?
The starting point, the business, it was okay, fine. I'm a person who more into NGO sector, health.
All right.
Specifically doing more of M&E program work, whatever. But the M&G sector, it deals specifically with health issues. So, okay, fine. Over NGO, and then each and every year, on sort of a December, on sort of a bonus that we're getting. Then while I also package bonus in a shop, and hello, 10,000, 20,000, so kapotling, while I leona. Official guy, the thing called like Udirang. Warakela Banadi apart Christmas, or Tarakela and what is spoiler, you go to parties and stuff and whatever. Then this thing it happened for almost 2 to 3 years. We like I don't see the impact Cheletilo the market bonus in the organization. And then the idea came when I was doing my birthday party my firstborn. I was in Polokwane Kahira kwa Polokwane kwa Snake Park, and then there party and then Kabona Raiman. Okay, people they want to have sort of a package. SD as you are, you want your kid to maybe celebrate the 10th birthday. But I want to go to kitima all over the place. Kitima like the shop, balloon, the next thing out of it like cake or maybe I want to jumping castle and whatever. I feel thinking, why don't I create a platform mail or dear the 10th birthday over the 5th birthday party? Itumeleng kinaka a package. You know, they care about
specifications.
Exactly, one party spec. Then USD as the parent, okay, fine. Itumeleng water today, 25. Party. I feel like a trailer raka, feel like everything. That's set up. When what you have to worry about.
Save time.
Exactly. When what you have to worry about. Get about okay, fine. Let me sit and then think of okay, fine. The people or maybe the parents who are coming with their kids to the party. How do I cater for them? That is your only stress. But the one year the setup kids parties, whatever, jumping castles, face painting, this is the guy who's gonna be doing the job. So that's what I sat down and then I thought about it. Then came 2014 when I was getting my bonus. With this 5,000 rands, I'm not gonna take it to myself in terms of
So
let me cater for my wife and my kids.
Okay.
5K jumping castle. Then I went to Pretoria. Then Garaka jumping castle yaka A1. It was costing about 4.5. 3x3 jumping castle.
Okay.
And then karaoke fine. Let me start hiring it out.
See what happens.
And then whatever that I was getting, 600 rand each and every weekend. A customer part 600 rand. That 600 rands. Then I check okay fine. What do I need? I check 600 rand trailer. Level like okay,
so you took your 5,000 and then you bought a jumping castle. So that's how you started this business.
Yes.
And then with the money that you made generated from the jumping castle, you reinvested it back into the business.
Yeah, whatever profits that I was making, I was reinvesting. Okay, fine.
So this is more in line with discipline.
Exactly.
Because without discipline you are not going to be able to do that. So you had a proper plan, you know what you wanted to do, and you executed it, and then after that discipline came in play, and then you were able to, after making that $600, you go and buy those chairs, and you follow.
Yes, I follow so and then again you check out okay if you want to stress tent then somebody else then jumping castle again party one then part that deposit. I take the very same deposit. I rush to Joburg to get the stress tent. Equipment. That's where the business started to flow. Whatever profits that I was making, I was not making sure what the profit that I'm making, I'm eating it.
Reinvesting it.
Yeah, I was taking the very same money, reinvesting it into the business to grow the business. Just how and then the other thing, I was working. So it was not issued like in a way. Okay, fine. Certain things are covered within your salary. Okay, fine. Transport, whatever is covered. But with this one, on the side, I have to reinvest it and then build the business as it is.
So you used your 9 to 5 to pay for your bills, day-to-day bills, and then you started this as a side hustle. and then you reinvested it until it came to a point where it pays for the bills now without the 9 to 5.
Exactly. That's where I am. Because
So
currently,
anyone who has a 9 to 5 actually has a chance to do something.
Exactly.
Using the 9 to 5.
I'm in short, about like, the 9 to 5, it should set a precedence.
Yeah.
Or it should be sort of a step ladder.
Yeah, a
You understand that? Or at least you can, obviously, we don't wanna each and every day 9 to 5. Month end a surplus nyana in way lorry. You know, fruit nyana. Understand that? That fruit nyana, that's 700.
Me, I would want to take it and blow it.
Exactly. We don't want. So when you take it and then you blow it. But if we have that personal discipline, your rock thing, can a surplus 1,005. What do I do with this money? You understand that? It's just sitting there. Then tomorrow, you know how our wives are, you understand that? We don't want. So if then when you follow that trend, now I compromised my own needs just that December, yet we do whatever. Okay, fine. I shouldn't go and spoil myself on shopping, because the problem may be like each and every year, our level at December about that spending spree kind of a thing. Spend. Come to December, come to January, bana ba sekolong o feel evan up ke a shorta ke dirang o thomo kitimela go di loan o kitimela go di loan and loan jela o to di repair almost ga fitla April ke ona motho mang go ba breather. So
it's a red.
So that's where the problem emerged. We don't want. I feel okay, fine. Machita ba rena ba ga ba na go di party, but motho ga na nako. You are in your work, on a long one, on a go something. But I will not go to kitty melaka
and do things.
Like printing shop, printed t-shirts, printed the party pack, printed. So now I became sort of a one-way stop. Like if then you need a package, your party and one. So come to me and then I will cater that.
Okay. Yeah, so this is interesting. But I'm happy that 9 to 5 actually started this,
we shouldn't somehow be delusional or feel or like discredit people who are doing 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is there for us to set or maybe to create a certain saving or into a certain business in a because you cannot just wake up in a blue Monday or a funding from NYDA or from CEDA, push or like whatever that you want. Remember, you need the efforts. You need to go and register a company. You need to go and get a stock. Jumping castle of it like jumping the stress that you want to buy. It all needs money, capital. And where did you raise that capital?
So you need to be able to raise capital.
Exactly. So the 9 to 5 is still very, 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 very much critical, because remember, 9 to 5 supplements us as entrepreneurs.
Mara, not everyone who's a 9 to 5 has an entrepreneur mind. Some people are just happy people are going to work.
Exactly.
And payday.
Payday comes and then people are happy
for their bills,
go for shopping and whatever. And then they start all over again.
So that's how they live, and they're happy with that. Until they lose their job.
Until you lose your job, then
everything else.
Then you start to
and then they start wondering, whatever. I could have done this, I could have done that. But when they have the chance to do that, they don't do it. So guys, if you're a 9 to 5 person and you have an idea of some sort, you want to start a business of some sort, take it from Mr. Masia. He has done it, so it's possible. So do that. So say now,
you spoke about challenges.
There's those challenges. Like, were there any moments where you felt like, no, man, this thing it's not coming together, and I want to give up?
There have been. I don't want to lie,
And then when you got to that point, just before you tell us, when you got to that point, what kept pushing you to continue when you could have just gave up?
The reason why I didn't give up is because I have a bigger vision.
So you had a vision.
I had a vision, or like I want to.
So you can see the end results.
Exactly.
Where you're going.
So whenever you enter into a business initiative, you always have the end in mind. what is the bigger picture after this?
Yeah.
Where do I want to see my business be? Because now I'm one person, you know, like, feel like, you know, I don't have to do the 9 to 5 up until I retire at the age of 65 or 60.
Yeah, no.
You understand that? So it's a problem. And then again, I haven't been exposed to the working environment just on a level the government sector, whereby there's no contract. You know, if you're like you're working for a lifetime. So the NGO sector that I worked in is an issue. Okay, fine. You're gonna be our IT expert for this project. Particular ROI level, it's a project at 3 years.
Yeah.
So it means like you need to align yourself and budget your whole life within 3 years. Within 36 months. So after that 36 months, but whatever, my brother, your contract has expired.
Yeah.
So we don't have any more funding to go further. What do you do?
Yeah.
You understand that? So that's when then like I started my life working for NGOs and stuff. Contract ends after 2 years or 3 years. You sit at home, you go and apply for UIF, you queue there, you get your UIF. And then what? Then jiggy within 6 months period, barmal projecting where you go, then you apply, then you get the job.
So
then
it's
gonna be.
It was not sustainable.
It's not sustainable.
It was struggling. So you needed
I needed something because remember, my brother, each and every day I've got kids, I've got a wife, I've got my life to live. So and each and every day I have to
and
get
all
something.
these things need money.
They need money. Understand that?
Of course.
So you take your package, then you become excited and whatever. But the point of the matter, there is a point whereby your kids, they need to go to school. You need to pay transport fees. You need to pay school fees. You need to feed your kids each and every day to go to school. You need to also give them scaftino or whatever that is in our lingo.
Lunch money. Yeah.
You understand that? So, but if then you don't have a job, it becomes a very big problem to you.
You don't have source of income.
So at a certain extent, you might even think of selling certain assets that you have, so that you can sustain or retain the lifestyle that you have for your kids. So that is why then I had to say, okay, fine. The project work, the project life cycle, I have to make sure that each and every time when I get an opportunity, I hit hard.
So it was because of this uncomfortable feeling that you ended up doing what you're doing, right?
Exactly.
So if you were comfortable, chances are you may have not thought about it, or maybe it could have just ended up as an idea, or I want to do this but I will do it, But with that uncomfortability, you're like, I had to execute, I had to action this. So you see, growth comes out of uncomfortability. So if you're comfortable, you will never grow, but if you are uncomfortable, then you are forced to grow. And Mr. Masia here it's a great example of that.
I'm just a typical example of
that. So say your vision kept you going in hard times, you said, ne? Yeah. And now, how has the business been? Like, how are you doing now? And how did you market your business? How did people get to know that you operate in this space? How did you get the word out there?
I would say social media has played a very critical part or a vital part in terms of that.
Social media.
So
social media, you're pushing your business for free? There's no cost element to it, which is great.
Me and you, we can have 1 gig of data. In our social space, like either Facebook, Instagram, or maybe WhatsApp. So I tried to say, okay, fine. Why do I have to post? Or I'm in Polokwane enjoying my life, or maybe having lunch with my wife, than posting that same jumping castle to say, this is a jumping castle, it goes for 650 per day.
Yeah, but when you post that you're having lunch with your wife, you'll get more likes.
Get more likes,
But when you post your jumping castle, you get no likes. Why is that?
No. It's true.
Why is that?
It's true. But I'm saying what
no, I get that. The fact is, you would have posted it. The people saw it.
People saw it, exactly. They know that, like, when they need a jumping castle.
One day when they need a jumping castle, they will call you.
They will call me,
But I'm
which is
saying,
true.
when you're with your wife,
you post, like, I made spare wherever. You get about 298 likes.
Love lives here, yada. But when you put a post up with your business, product or
you're gonna get
item,
at least
you get
at least 17 likes
you get
out of
you've been
out of
fortunate, eh?
out of 38 likes. No, I mean out of over 200 likes when you are having dinner at whatever set of restaurant.
Yeah, this is a topic for another day. We need to understand. We need to understand why that is happening. But anyway, so I guess social media.
You know, I started to create a page on Facebook and then linked to my account, personal. And then I remember a certain lady. I want to mention her name. I think it was, I reached almost 5,000
people,
friends.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a point whereby I just did a campaign to say, you know what, like my page is not reaching the number of likes that I would love it to reach, so that it can reach more people. Then I started doing a random friend request.
Yeah, of course.
Friend request for random people. Like people that are in SNK, people that are in Polokwane, people are in wherever space in the world, but within the South African
borders.
Then I started doing friend requests randomly, and then people responded to my request. Once they accept my request as a friend, I take them through the invite.
Okay, for the page.
For the page.
Yeah.
That's what I did. And then I remember this other lady said, Itumeleng, you've reached almost 5,000 friends. What are you doing with these people? I said, you know what? I'm going to share the idea with you one day. Because I had a campaign. That was my campaign. So ultimately, my page reached almost more than 1,000 likes. And then there are people who, when I post, I will almost have 2,000 people liking whatever that I post on the page. That was one. I started at some point. You go to an event profitless on the event, but the point was that let me get my word out there so that people can know me.
People know that you are.
So I took my whatever funds. Like somebody will pay for a party of almost let's say 1.8. It doesn't make me richer or it doesn't give me profit, you know. But for the fact of the matter, that like I need those pictures, I need to showcase what I'm capable of. I will go into my personal saving, and supplement the event, and so that it can happen. I have events, I have photos after the event. I have maybe there will be about 5, if not 1 person that will say, I want this event for my kid in the next month or so. That was part of marketing. I've lost, but at the same time I've invested, you know.
Yeah, because there's a saying here that says only invest what you're willing to lose.
Exactly.
So what that means is that when you invest in some sort of, in a business or in an idea or whatever, you only use the money that you're saying, okay, I'm using this money. Because remember, investing or starting a business is like a gamble, because you're not guaranteed of the end product, but you are thinking, or you're likely to go ahead with it because you can see the end results and you want to keep pushing until you get there. But along the way, there are many errors that you encounter, you know, and then you learn as you go. So, but along the way, that's where you would actually put money that you're willing to lose into the business. So that means that if you have 5 friends and then you can live with 250, and then you take the 250, you put it there, and then if you lose it, it's not a train smash. I learned a lesson, I move on. But if that 250 makes more money for me, that's good and well, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I hear you say. So the marketing side of things, that's very interesting, by the way, to have approached it in that manner. And I'm saying we're living in an informational age now, right?
Yeah, we are.
So social media is a big part of our lives, and it's here to stay, and it has helped many businesses to put the word out there, because before, I mean, it would have been a struggle. So you would want to go to your local radio station maybe, and then they would play your ad maybe for once a week, and or maybe that week only, and then people forget about you. So with social media, every day you remind them, they know, and then okay, no, that's good and well said. Yeah, so what advice would you give to someone who really wants to start a business now, but they don't know where to start?
The advice is that, like, you know, whatever that you have, wherever you are, start very small, you know. In fact, I used to chill with guys, even myself. I do have aspirations, I do have dreams, I do have vision of having this magnitude, this big business that is operating. But the problem is that it needs capital. A lot of capital. And then no one can invest into your business if then they haven't seen sort of maybe you prove that like it's working. You know, D cannot just take his 20,000 rands and then say, Itumeleng, you know, let me invest into your business and see where it goes. Because, you know, there's issue of that, like, you know, people need to see like, you know, how feasibility style concept, you know, and then like how is the market trend, you know, and then if then I put 20,000 into Itumeleng, can I get my own 30,000 if not 40,000 of the 20,000 that I've paid, you know? So what I would say is that, like, you know, wherever you are, that idea, have it, and then see to say that, like, you know, what little steps can you take, you know. It can be 100 rands, it can be 500 rands, it can be 1,000 rands. How do you take that money and putting it into making sure that, like, your idea, it become actual, the practical part of it, you know? So how do you do that?
So you start small while you're thinking big.
Yeah, thinking big. The other thing is that, like, you know, have an end in mind. Where do you want to see this business in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years? Is it going to be a sort of an employment kind of a setup whereby, like, you know, you're also trying to fit into this economy of South Africa, where, like, you know, you employ people, and then people, they get to get opportunities, and then they get to feed their families at the same time when you are expanding as well. And then the other part here, we always start small. We always start small, and then the little things that you do, you know. One thing that I've realized is that, like, you know, my WhatsApp status versus my post on Facebook. That is what I was analyzing, I think yesterday or the day before, that, you know, I can post my event on Facebook on my page. It might get 5 likes. But if I post the very same a setup of an event, maybe wherever where I am, on my WhatsApp status, it might get 90 views.
Even the same on Facebook status.
Exactly. But it's Facebook versus WhatsApp. On your WhatsApp, you can post something, say, or very not even business related. People will like it. People will even comment on it. But when you go, remember, WhatsApp status stays for almost 24 hours. So within that 24 hours, if you can check to say who viewed my WhatsApp status, you find that, like, you know, the number is more aligning, or it's more big than what you've posted on Facebook. Because people on Facebook, they can check it, but remember, they've got an option of liking or not liking, or not just scrolling. But on your WhatsApp status, it tells you to say, like, how many views. So in short, what I'm trying to say is that, like, your network should be your net worth. In short, you know, the same people that, like, you know, are following you on WhatsApp or on Facebook. On Facebook, they might not press the like button because of issues of that one that we spoke about. You know, there might be issues of business that, like, you know, this guy, he might emerge victorious.
So what's wrong with that?
Is the jealousy element.
Yeah, but why?
That one is there, you know. D, the negativity is always there in our mind. It just needs to be activated. It's always there, you know. But to stay positive, my brother, is a very big challenge. You need to always put yourself into, to say, like, any setback in your life,
to train your mind.
You should always make sure that, like, you know, it becomes sort of an opportunity for you to venture into something, you know. So the likes on Facebook, people complain about people getting more likes and whatever. If you can post something which is let's say a naked whatever thing on Facebook, you know, a naked lady, whatever, she might get about 500 likes, you know. But if you post something to say, like, guys, I'm doing an initiative of, like, jumping castles or kids parties and whatever, there might be all 5 likes or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So that's interesting. Because, but we'll get to understand it one day. What you're doing. And we thank you, sir. Guys, we'll be sharing Mr. Masia's business pictures and all that, and how you find him and everything. At the end of this video. So, thank you for watching. And
emajojombeni emakhoneni ilapho sesibloma khona thina bokuluva shisizon nabo Miss Durban nabo Miss PE nabo Miss Cape Town nabo Miss Northwest nabo Miss Technical nabo Miss Universe nabo Miss what nabo Miss what so what so what ungasithathele phansi masibona kwashisa nyama bhekala awuthina phela sexile life asifakile life we're living an ordinary life simple with ordinary people usibheke kahle thina hayi asifakile life asifakile umhlaba we're living an ordinary life ungazosixaka and the fact is to get your life the life that I'm living ungangithatha ususe lokushini kodwa ngeke uthole ilokishi suke kimi it's a ghetto life